Hi and welcome back to Rad Riders. Today is a little bit of a sad day for me. I'm selling a bike which I've owned for quite a while now. The bike is the SYM Simba, SYM Simba 100. It was the run out of the Honda Cub. So I've advertised it. A chap's contacted me and he said he wants to buy it. I'll give you a little video walk around it. I won't go into too much detail. It's self-explanatory. There's not a lot on these bikes. They're very, very basic. I just hope I don't fall in love with it again in the 20 miles I've got to drive it to his house. Otherwise, I'll be bringing it back. So let's see how this bike rides. The SYM Symba 100, based on the run out of the Honda Cub or Honda Super Cub. Semi-automatic, step-through gears. This little 100cc step-through motorcycle will get you up to 60 mile an hour. We're doing 50 mile an hour effortlessly, pulling nicely, not straining the engine. As I mentioned, it will do 60, but that is pretty much flat out. It's got drum brakes, front and rear, which, to be fair, stop the bike very, very well. The front brake is very, very good, and because it's got these forks, the proper suspension telescopic forks instead of the I call them an elbow bend of the original Cub, it doesn't shoot down every time you touch the brakes or accelerate. This is the last run out by SYM, which was a Taiwanese company who made the last of the Hondas for Honda. So they was built in the same factory as this. So they had a load of parts left over. Honda discontinued the Cub in most places around the world, but still kept on selling it in places like Korea, China, etc. And then MotoGP stumbled on a crate load of these and thought, I'm going to import these. So they bought them and they retailed them at 15 grand or 14,995 on the road with a 2-year warranty. So it's very, very retro in the way that it's built and the way that it rides. And I have had a Super Cub 125 and I found it very, very modern. It didn't ride like a Cub at all. This rides like a modern C90 with the extra gear and suspension and brakes and electrics, etc, etc, just because of the smile it puts on your face and the smile it puts on everybody else's face as you whiz by. All the kids waving at you, the old guys at the petrol station telling you the story of when they had one in the 70s. Everybody just wants to stop and talk about them, including me. But normally this bike, being a city bike, just weaves in and out of the traffic, and it's got enough grunt to pull you in line and keep up with the everyday traffic. But this is where it's the happiest. In the cities, on the country lanes, smile on your face, whether you're commuting or just having fun. It's just light, so light, and easy to ride. And this is Stockton Heath, going over the Manchester Ship Canal, the bridge leading into the village. And what better way to do it on this little machine. Retro is in, retro is stylish, chic. Now, I've advertised this bike on Facebook Marketplace, and this guy, Wills, contacted me. Usual thing, is it still available? Best price. We negotiated a best price, and then he wanted an even better price. And I said no. So when we'd agreed on a price which was suitable to both of us, he asked would I deliver it. Now, on paper it's only 20 miles away, but it's 45 minutes plus in this traffic to get there. But it's my last ride on this particular bike, so I don't mind doing it. I just hope I don't re-bond with it before I get there. And of course, to go with the bike, I'm wearing a hipster jacket, hipster gloves, Converse and cargos. All CE approved. I want to enjoy our last ride together, and which I am. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, I love a ride in the country. Now, when you first jump on this bike, using the step-through gears and no clutch, at first it feels, if you're thinking of one of these bikes, or a original Cub with a similar gears, if you've never had one before, it is very, very quirky, and sometimes it takes a little while to get used to, and you just go, oh, I'll just go back to a clutch, I'll get a clutch bike, or I'll get a fully automatic bike. But there's nothing like clunking through the gears once you're used to this. It's that, I mean, most cars now, I've got an electric car, and you don't have to change gear, and there's no engine sound, and it's took away all that. And sometimes if you jump in an older car with a clunky gear change, and cheers mate, it just puts a smile on your face, and this bike just puts a smile on your face. And within half an hour you get used to how the gears work and how to use them, and the revs to change, etc, etc, etc. See, now we're doing 30 mile an hour, going to 50. Let's see how that picks up. 40, and we're up a hill here as well, to be fair. 45. Now I'm rolling off because we're at the top of the hill, but that gets up to 50. It's no rocket machine. You don't buy this bike for that. You buy this bike to simply just go out and ride and take in lungs of fresh air, admire the scenery. And what you can't see now, I've got the biggest smile in my helmet. I think I'm bonding with this bike again. See, we're easy doing 50 mile an hour. That I'm slowing down to 30 because that's the speed limit, but it'll cruise all day at 50, 55 miles an hour for a little single air-cooled engine, a carburetor or carburetor, and it's a really, really old design, keeping up with modern roads and modern traffic. Best of both worlds. So if you're looking for a bike, a second bike, a third bike, something you can just easily wheel out the garage, that's going to start first time every single time. That's going to look great. That's going to zip through the traffic and the country lanes, or even tour on it, I have, and looks the part. as retro as this, then you're not going to go too far wrong with this bike. Well, he bought it, and I'm not surprised. They're phenomenal little bikes. If you ever get the chance to have a ride of one, if you see one pop up, there wasn't many made and imported to this country, so they are quite rare, but they are phenomenally built. They're not the usual run-of-the-mill copies. They are a very, very good bike, and I've had many, many happy years. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any comments, leave them down below. I answer every one of my comments. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out and it makes me want to do more content like this. Thanks for watching again, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.